Pokemon Blazing Emerald is a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald that is definitely very boundary pushing. Now, if you're anything like me, you've played Pokemon Emerald plenty of times. Pokemon Emerald is actually one of my favorite games of all time, so a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald is actually great and refreshing for a person that's played it for probably over 10 times at this point. Pokemon Blazing Emerald is loaded with quality of life improvements, enhancements that make the gameplay and mechanics more visual and streamlined. All important characters in the games have icons next to their text boxes, which is a charm that the original game lacked. The game itself has a new facelift where it's very familiar while still at the same time being very different. TMs are now infinite, Generation 4 physical special split has been fully transferred over, and the annoying random match calls have been disabled. There is a brand new stat scanner that allows the abilities of Pokemon to be identified. EVs and IVs can also be identified as well. And you can also hyper train Pokemon at the Battle Frontier to get the best IVs. They have Wonder Trade, of course, which is similar to if you've played Pokemon Clover's Wonder Trade system. They have ability switchers, buffs to previously crappy moves, like Flash getting 100% accuracy, Strength getting a power increase, and Dive getting more power increases as well. And that's just to name a few. A lot of moves got significant buffs. They overhauled Trainer AI because, let's be honest, after your second playthrough of Pokemon Emerald, you pretty much know what every trainer is capable of doing. This means there's a little bit more of a difficulty curve this time in the game. However, to contrast that, trainers no longer spam items in battle, which is something they do in every Pokemon game. This means as well that trainers and gym leaders will have more variety in their teams and allow for a different experience when you complete the game. There's also been changes to certain Pokemon evolutions in order to fit the environment of a ROM hack better, which means there's no longer any trade evolutions, which is a good thing, to be honest. On top of that, there's a few new locations throughout the game that you can kind of explore, new areas to catch wild Pokemon, so on and so forth. Of course, though, we can't talk about this ROM hack without talking about one of my favorite parts of this hack, is the new regional forms that are in this game, the Halwinian forms. Previously, regional forms were introduced officially in Pokemon Sun and Moon for the first time, and have been a part of the franchise since their inclusion. So Pokemon Blazing Emerald taking a stab at the regional form idea and doing it actually really cool and innovative way, kind of making them a little bit more crazy as far as the changes they get. There is regional forms for a lot of Pokemon actually in this game too. There's regional form for Venonat, Tentacool, Dunsparce, Tangela, Teddiursa, Skarmory, Pinsir, Doduo, Colossus, Shuckle, Seal, Onyx, Chinchullo, Quillfish, Dreepy, and finally Goomy. So there are actually a lot of different Pokemon forms that you can get in this game, and they're actually really fun to use. Personally, in my playthrough, I had a team of entirely regional form Pokemon, and it was really fun to use. For example, I had Loose Moth, which is a bug fairy type for Venonat. It's one of the split evolutions that Venonat has. The Dunsparce evolution, basically. It's Dragon Electric. It's crazy good. Its ability is converts normal type moves to flying type moves. Really good move pool, really good stats. It's really fun to use. I had the Tangrowth regional form, which is dark fighting. It's crazy strong, really bulky, strong Pokemon. And then I had Dodrio, which is actually ground flying. That's basically Landorus right there. And he has Intimidate as well. So it's pretty much Landorus. That's basically what Dodrio is in this game. And then I had Silviper, the Silviper evolution. It's a steel poison type, and it's definitely more of a slow tanky Pokemon that actually does a lot of damage. It was very hard to get. It was probably the hardest Pokemon to get, the Silviper, because you need a specific item, but it's actually really cool. I had the Dracopult evolution. I'm sorry, regional form, which is Dragon Fire. Really fun to use. And that was my entire team. So, you know, I commend these guys for making this hack. It's a really fun hack. I definitely enjoyed playing it, and I recommend you guys to do the same thing, especially if you want a different kind of style of playthrough for Pokemon Emerald, because I'm sure all of us have played it many times.